Welcome to Broadstairs Life, where I speak with the people who make Broadstairs such a special place. Hello and welcome to Broadstairs Life, and today I'm sitting in the Pavilion Café, and if you don't know where it is, it's off Callis Court Road by the Tennis Club and Thanet Wanderers. Now I'm sat here with Victoria, and you're the lady who started the Zone Youth Club here at the Pavilion Café.
No, I'll correct you there.
Oh, was it? Oh, no, wasn't there, was it? No, it was else.
We started 20 years ago at St Andrew's Church in Reading Street.
That's it.
I
do apologise.
No, it's all right. No, it's absolutely fine because everybody knows this is here now, which is great. But we go back 20 years.
Mm-hmm. So what's your background?
So my background is quite varied. In my working life, I spent most of it working in travel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, business travel. And that was in London and in the Midlands. And then we started our family, and after a year of having a baby in London, we decided that this is not the place to bring up a child. A lot of my family were already here in Broadstairs, so we moved here. Yeah. And at that point...
Like so many of us.
Absolutely, the seaside beckoned. So that was 34 years ago. And we brought our family up here. At the time, we were also running a small wine business, which was lovely. So I
Everybody likes wine.
Absolutely. So I carried on working in travel for a little while, but it was tedious. So I thought it was time for something new. So then I started gardening, and I was a gardener for quite a few years, just doing local customers. My husband joined me because that business took off. And then alongside that, I was also heavily involved with St Andrew's Church, running their Sunday school. And my kids, by that point, we had 3, and they were growing up. And so I was ready to go back to more full-time, not completely full-time, part-time work that fitted in with school. Saw a little advert in the local paper for a play worker for an organisation called Thanet Church's Youth Project. Yeah. Applied for it. I was interviewed by a panel of people, which was terrifying because I'd never had a proper interview in my life. And for some reason, they liked me and offered me the job. And it was the best job ever. We had a mobile toy library, which was this dilapidated old minibus.
What was the age group that you were with?
All ages. All ages. I was involved in a baby group. We had the mobile toy library. I went round infant schools lending out toys. I felt like Mary Poppins in that job. It was brilliant. Yeah. I was also involved in a couple of mobile youth clubs at the time run by Global Generation Church. So we'd roll up at Newington and Millmead in this clapped out old bus. Yeah. The kids would come along and we would just play. It was great. And so I did that for a year or so. Play is what it's all about.
Is everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. They come out of school, they're grouchy and hungry, and you just sit there and chat with them and play, and it was lovely. Then my boss said, we've got a bit of money left over. What do you want to do for the final year of the grant? And I said, well, how about I start my own youth club? So he said, okay, go for it. So that's what we did.
It's a big step.
It was a big step, but my kids were of an age where it was like, they didn't have anywhere to go round here apart from the park or the beach. So I went along to St Peter's Junior School. I went to Upton Junior School, spoke to the Year 6 kids and said, if there was a youth club locally, what would you want there? So they all said Xbox, PS1 or whatever it was at the time, football, the usual things. So I thought, right, okay, let's do this. So we opened in St Andrew's Church Hall. It was the 25th of February 2006. It was snowing. It was bitterly cold, and we thought, no one's going to come. When we opened the doors, there were 120 children queued up outside. 120. And it was just me, some friends, some family, and we thought...
Was it a case of shouting out? We
help.
need more drinks.
So we panicked. We signed up half of them, put the other half on a wait list, and got going.
Did you expect that?
No, we didn't. But it just shows the need, And this was all a bunch of 10 and 11-year-old kids. It wasn't even the teenagers at that point. So we started a second session, and then we started another session, and then finally we sort of settled down onto a Friday evening, a junior session and a senior session. And that carried on at St Andrews for a few years. Then we moved down to the Gap in Queen's Road.
All right, yeah.
Because it was just more accessible, with bigger space. And then I forget how long ago now it was, but our local councillor, Jenny Matterface at the time, said, "Oh, Victoria, that old building in the park that's just about to fall down?"
Where we're sat now.
Yeah. And I said, yes, I know it very well, because we live just a few hundred yards away, and my kids were always climbing up on the roof like all the other kids. And it was boarded up, covered in graffiti, big burn holes where there's been a bonfire at the back and so on. And she said, well, the council wants, it's for asset disposal. I said, well, it's not an asset as it is.
No. They just wanted to get rid of it.
They just wanted to get rid of it, I think, anyway. So we came along, and my colleague said, don't touch it with a barge pole, this is ridiculous. And I said, we're going to do this.
That was it.
So that was it. So much negotiation with TDC on the lease. So we're not going to pay for this because it's going to cost us a huge amount of money to renovate it. So we agreed on a peppercorn rent, a 20-year lease. That was in 2016-17. Then we spent 6 months raising money to try and get enough in to renovate. We did, and we did it.
But did you have support from local community groups and businesses?
Everybody, local businesses. We did some grant applications as well, so we got some bigger chunks of money. But the most overwhelming part of it was people just turning up with a paintbrush or a shovel or what, and just saying, what do you want me to do?
It's very good for that down here, isn't it?
Absolutely. It was overwhelming.
Because you've got like the Broadstairs town team.
Yeah.
And I ended up one year painting the harbour.
Yeah, brilliant.
And it was great.
It really was.
Great.
But all the kids were involved as well. They would come in and would say, can I do the roof?
That's a nice
no, you
thing,
can't do the roof.
you saying that. Because to get kids involved as well, they have a sense of achievement, don't they? Because they go, I did that.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, we had a whole bunch. I've got a lovely photo of about 4 or 5 of them painting this back wall here. And we had the best time, we really did.
Brilliant.
But it was very, very challenging. It went on all summer.
Yeah.
At the time, we were also running a holiday club. Like you do, why not? That was down at the Thanet Wanderers Rugby Club, where they just lent us one of their changing rooms to use as an art studio, which was interesting. So we were running that, and I was running that was between there and here, supervising the builders.
So how long did it take to get the building up to?
It was a good 6 months. Yeah. So because we literally stripped it back to the bare bones. There was asbestos. There was, the burn holes. We had to knock down half of it because the flat roof bit was completely rotten. And once we took it all apart, we realised that needed to be rebuilt. So we did that. And I was forever sort of running up to the local stores saying, please can we have some paint, and we need this amount of wood, and we've run out of nails.
And I bet they're all like,
just have it.
So that's what it's all about.
Exactly. So
that's what it's all about.
So it happened. So we opened with zero fanfare at the beginning of November. I hadn't really decided what we were going to do, but I knew that we were going to run an after-school youth club at that point, which we did. And so obviously that's
did
3
that
o'clock.
work?
Absolutely it did. Well, we're right next door to St Peter's Junior School, so they all came. And obviously we've been in touch with the kids who used to come to the youth club on a Friday night, so they all came. And the word spread very quickly. So at that point we were running, I can't remember, it was either 3 or 4 sessions a week. But I was sitting here in the morning on my laptop working and making cups of tea and everything, and people would come in and say, oh, are you open? So I thought, well, yeah.
Why not?
Come in, let's have a cup of tea. So we opened it as a community cafe as well, and people would just come in for a coffee and a chat. So we did that for quite a long time. But the main focus has obviously always been the kids. And
it's important that kids have got somewhere to go, somewhere to play, and to meet other kids.
Absolutely. It's all about socialising.
It's so important that kids socialise.
It really
they
is.
see each other at school, and then
Yeah, it's different though.
It's
you see,
different.
we're not home, we're not school.
No.
You know, we're not teachers. We're not.
You're fun.
Yeah, exactly. And we don't judge. Anyone can come.
Yeah.
It's very rare that we tell anybody off.
Yeah.
We
They
don't.
tell you off.
Well, they tell us what they want.
That's
So
fair.
we are youth led always. We've got. I know it's a tiny building, but we've
Yeah.
got so many resources here. We've got a huge stack of arts and crafts, games.
Yeah.
Our back storage is just full of sports gear and you name it, we've got it. And if we haven't got it, it's because we
And
don't
the great
need
thing
it.
is,
It's the park.
you've got the park.
Exactly.
which
That's
is-
why we're here.
Yeah.
Because, you know, all those years ago, you know, in the church hall, it was lovely, but we need outdoor space. Kids
Outdoor
need
space is
outdoor
so- 'cause
space.
They need to run and
Yeah, absolutely.
burst
Just
a
give
bit
them a
of energy.
ball and they're fine. Off they go.
Oh, they're
you know,
right- they're away, aren't
yeah,
they?
yeah.
Yeah.
And we can see, you know, it's a nice flat area, so we
Yeah.
can see them, and we just give them toast and squash, and they're happy. So that's what we do.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, from that little start,
yeah.
how did it develop over the years to what it is now?
How's it developed? Well, the holiday club's probably our biggest
Yeah.
achievement, because obviously, you know, we're at the start of summer now, and although we've got the beach, a lot of kids don't go to the beach.
Actually, that's true.
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Especially if you live
If you've
by
grown
the
up
sea,
with it,
you
yeah,
don't tend
to go there.
to go there.
Yeah, no, it's true.
because it's there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You've sort of grown up with it, or just anyway. So we focus on that a lot. So we, apart from the summer holiday club, we're open every half term,
Yeah.
Easter. The only time we close is at Christmas for a couple of weeks because by then we're exhausted. So that's evolved over the years. So we always give them lunch.
Yeah.
That's always, everything's free. And then a whole afternoon or day of activities. Lots and lots of sport,
Yeah.
lots of games, lots of art, and lots of food.
And kids do
And
need
that's-
lots of food. Don't
You
they?
tell me
And
about
sweets.
it. Yeah,
and
exactly. Yeah, we
sweets.
sort of play
Yeah.
that down a little bit, but
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but in our holiday club at the moment, we were the story is a few years ago, unfortunately, our funding that we'd managed to get from Kent County Council was cut.
Right.
They cut youth provision completely.
Wow.
So that was a huge blow because at that point we'd had. They didn't fund us completely. It was about a third, and the rest of it was other grant applications that we made. But they cut our youth provision, so we were panicking at that point. This was a couple of years ago, but people rally, you know.
They do.
We did some fundraising, filled in a few more forms, got some more money, and we were fine.
But I think that's a lot of organisations like yourself. It happens. doesn't
Yeah,
it?
absolutely,
And you
yeah.
do have to work hard.
You really do. That is my
Yeah.
main job now, and we have to work a year in advance. You know, we know what.
So how many staff have you got?
We've got
Volunteers, I take it.
No, everyone's paid. We're all professional youth workers.
Really?
Yeah, they've all done their training. We're all safeguarded and
I was about
trained.
to say, so
yeah, all of
everybody
it.
knows.
Yeah,
Everybody who's here is.
absolutely. Yeah. All
So how many
enhanced.
staff do you actually have?
So term time, there's 3 or 4 of us, depending on what session we're doing,
Yeah.
and then in the holidays, 6 or 7 roughly, and it's full on.
And everybody's got their own skill set, I take
They
it, or
have,
is it mix
yeah.
and match
But
and
so-
join in?
No, well, mix and match ideally. However, I mean, everybody knows that they've got to do the washing up and they've got to make the tea.
That's fair. Yeah.
But we have a couple of guys who are amazing at sports. Harry, who's our main football coach, he joined us when he was 18. He's still now only 21, 22.
Really?
He's amazing, absolutely amazing.
Isn't that nice to get a young person
Oh,
involved
yeah, absolutely.
in something that is helping?
Yeah, and
young people?
he is so good at his job. He won the Broadstairs Town Council Millennium Award this
How
year,
good.
which is brilliant.
That is good.
Yeah, they recognised us through the Thanet Community Champions Award as
That's
well.
really good.
So
Have you got one?
Yeah, I got one as
So
well.
you
I got one last year.
well.
I nominated Harry this year and
Yeah.
he got it. We've also got Marcus. Marcus joined us when he was 9. He used to
As
come
a
to youth
member?
club
Yeah.
when we were at St Andrews.
Yeah.
And he is now a grown-up, married, and he still works for us. Yeah. He does holidays now because he's got a full-time job now as a teacher. But he's here in the summer as well.
So what do you, Victoria, get out of this?
It was like, oh, goodness.
You might. I mean, I can see it on your face anyway. I can see what you get. But there must
it's
be
just
something.
the satisfaction knowing that you're enabling kids to have that freedom to do what they want to do, to play, to learn things that they might not learn at school. Art, I mean, art. There's been huge cutbacks at school, so we do a lot of art here. Just to see them happy and relaxed. They come in after school. They might have had a fight with someone, or they've got detentions.
Detention,
are a popular one.
I was about to say that's a popular one, isn't it?
It really is. And they come in there cross and...
And you bring them down.
And they come down and say, let's sit down. We always have toast, always, on this table here, and squash and fruit and sometimes sweets. And we just sit down, debrief, talk it all through, get your breath, and then let's get the ball out and have a kick about.
Yeah. Another thing I was going to ask you. Now... 20 years. Yeah. In fact, more.
A bit more.
Do you get some of the children that used to come here pop in with their children?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's a great legacy, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah. It really is, yeah. There was a few years we ran a baby group. Yeah. Mini Zone. Which was Mini Zone, that was called. Like that. It was an absolute joy. It really was. That started with a group of mums who used to meet over at the Sure Start centre at Callis Grange School. Yeah. But they ran out of funding. But they used to come in here for a cup of coffee afterwards. So I said, we'll meet here instead. It's fine. Yeah. So we just pushed all the tables and chairs back. And this was about 10 mums with tiny babes in arms. So we would all just sit on the floor and put the babies in front of us and have a chat and everything. But obviously babies grow.
They do.
They tend to do that. So then it became a bit of a toddler session. So we ran that for about 6 or 7 years, I think. One of the mums used to come to youth club and she came with her little boy. Others, those babies are now coming to youth club. So it's lovely. It really is. And as I say, we've got staff who... we've had staff in the past who've now moved on who come to youth club and then work for us for a few years as well.
What ambitions have you got? You must have.
I'm trying... My main focus at the moment is to secure a big chunk of funding so that will be my legacy when I do...
Step back. You won't step back.
I won't step back completely. No. I can't. No. I see it from my bedroom window. There's no escape. So I really want
to be here.
I have to be here. So I think, that will be my legacy, is just to secure some funding, just to keep it going. We've got about another 10 years on the lease. But the lady who's taking over from me, Lizzie, who is me 20 years ago, she's... Really? Wonderful. She's gradually taking over more and more. So I have every confidence in her.
Are you here every day?
Yeah. Not always open every day, but
you're here.
I practically. A lot of the kids think that I live here, which is fine.
Do you tell them you've got a secret bedroom?
Well, upstairs. Yeah. It will make an amazing apartment up there. It's a huge room.
So what?
But
what's some of the feedback you get from the children that makes you just go, it's worth it?
Yeah, the best feedback is from the parents.
Really?
Yeah. It's thank you for being here. We're a lifesaver, especially through the holidays. And that stopgap between school and going home, where we can take the aggravation out of their little souls.
And it also brings the kids down a bit.
Absolutely, yes.
When you're at school, they can be quite hyper.
Yeah.
They can be quite
this is like home from home, really.
We're
very nurturing. That's what we pride ourselves on. We know everybody. Everybody that comes here has been coming here for quite a long time. So we get to know them very well.
So how is the building made up? I know you've got an office, you've got your
kitchen.
I've got
a tiny little office, which is, this is the main cafe area. I mean, the whole building is about 12 metres by 5 metres, so it's very tiny.
You've got a lot in here.
Oh, absolutely. I know. We've got a games room, so there's a pool table round the corner. Obviously, we've got the football table, and that's all our arts and crafts and games as well, little chill out area. Obviously the loo, and then this table, this circular table in the middle, where is everything happens, where all the
This is it.
conversations take
This
place.
is the table.
Where the Uno games go
Yeah.
on and Monopoly and
Yeah.
whatever else we could, or just sitting and chatting.
And do the kids still come when it's bad weather?
Oh God, yeah.
They don't care.
No, they come.
Yeah, they come. Yeah. And what other
nothing
involvement
puts
have
them
you
off.
got in the local community with? Do you get involved with other groups in the community here?
Not so much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time personally because I'm always here. But we're part of various networking groups.
Mm-hmm.
We all keep, because we've been here such a long time. I do know a lot of people. There's Thanet Youth Network, which is an organisation of everybody who has anything to do with working with young people in Thanet. So we're part of that, just sort of touch base, share experience, training, stuff like that. I'm also part of another much smaller network which started about a year ago called Thanet Changemakers, which is a group of, I think there's about 6 or 7 of us now, just local charity leaders in Thanet. Yeah. I'm the only youth club leader here in the group, but I'd say there's smaller organisations, there's bigger ones.
But it's nice to link, isn't it?
Absolutely, it is. It really is, and
because
it's also
you benefit from each other.
We really do, sharing experience, but also just to debrief. You know. Yeah. Just to sound off a bit and
that's quite important though, isn't
it? It really is, for everybody's well-being. It's really important because we do get involved in, it's not all toast and tea and happy chats. No. We're, as youth workers, we do see the darker side of life sometimes,
of course. And you're there to help, aren't you?
We're trained to help, so we know what to do. Good. Absolutely. So if there's any safeguard, touch wood, it's very rare. Yeah. But any safeguarding issues, we know exactly what to do and how to handle it. But
which
things
is
like
important,
that,
isn't it?
absolutely, it is.
And it's also something that the parents rely on you being able to do as well.
They know that the kids are safe with us here. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I think it's just, although Broadstairs is perceived to be quite well off and comfortable, not all of it is. No.
But that's the same as everywhere.
It is. There are pockets of quite high deprivation in Thanet, and people think Broadstairs is fine, but it really isn't. Particularly there's the Westover Estate.
The kids an outlet, doesn't it? And we've actually got 2 young children.
They're hovering outside. I know.
So you've got great involvement with other organisations.
Yes. So Thanet Changemakers, a small group of, I think we're all women, and we just sort of debrief with each other. We share training. We're also looking at bigger organisational structure, the way that we can possibly get money into the sector and things like that. So it's more about our well-being. Because in the different jobs that we all do, we're all sort of on the front line, and sometimes it can be quite overwhelming. And because we're all, it's just us running either a small organisation or a big organisation. It's still a lot on one person's shoulders.
Absolutely.
And sometimes it is quite lonely, and you need somebody to say, help. So that's we just meet up every now and again.
And that's nice, isn't it? You all get
together.
It really is.
Well. It really is. Yeah.
Talking about get together now. You do events. I know you've got an event that's happening, and do you do events throughout the year where you get big get-togethers?
We do. Well, at the end of the summer holiday club, our final day is always a big celebration of everything that we've done through the 6 weeks of the holidays, and that will be a football tournament. I mean, we do football every week anyway, but this is a big celebration. Any art that we've created all summer, that will all be on display for the parents and anybody who's passing to look at. We give out awards. We just buy little trophies and give them out.
So kids like that,
absolutely.
They
love an award.
And do you get
a
some
certificate.
If they don't get one?
No. Everybody gets something. They all get a certificate.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And it'll be like the most helpful child. It's not necessarily about winning games or anything like that. It's just their behaviour and being kind to others.
Certificates and things.
It's lovely. So we do that. Also,
that must be so nice when children get that, because they love. because they can put it on the wall.
Absolutely, yeah, a little medal or something.
Course,
It really is a sense of achievement for them, and a sense of achievement for us as well, because we're there to celebrate everything that they do too.
Of course.
And that means so much. On the other side, our funders have to have feedback.
Of course.
It's really hard to actually capture that, and I always say to them, please just come and spend a few hours with us, and then you'll see, you'll get the feedback, because you'll understand what the feeling is of this place. It's very hard sometimes to get that down on paper. You're saying, what is the best feedback?
And sometimes the physical contact and talking.
Yes, this is it.
You get it, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Small things like we've got a little hygiene bank here.
Yeah.
And there's sanitary items, there's toiletries. And people know that they can just come. You don't ask any questions. No one's got to fill in a form or anything. No. Just come in and help yourself.
Yeah.
If we've got any leftovers, we send them home with the kids that we think might need an extra dish of pasta for dinner or something. Yeah. And it's just things like that. It's just knowing who needs what.
So it's not just
being open.
It's not just come and play and enjoy.
No.
There's a social side to it.
There really is.
And there's also a helping side.
Absolutely, yeah. We're supported. We're part of, say, KCC are our main funders for the holiday clubs, summer and Easter anyway.
Yeah.
And part of their organisation is this thing called Refer Kent, which is more than signposting. It's like if somebody comes to us maybe with financial issues or mental health problems or whatnot, we know where to send them, but we actually make sure that they're seen and heard. We follow it through. It's not just here's a phone number.
No, you actually go.
You take a lot of the details and we follow it through with them. Yeah. Also, myself and my colleague Lizzie, we're both public health champions now.
Oh, really?
We did some training on that last year, which is mainly sort of focused on NHS staff, but we did it as well, being a community organisation. And again, it's recognising physical health, mental health, and how to support people. Healthy eating, stopping smoking, more exercise. It's not rocket science.
It's huge, isn't it?
It really is. It is huge, and that can be quite overwhelming sometimes. Yeah. So we do what we can, but we don't. We tend not to publicise ourselves too much because I think we could be very quickly overwhelmed. We probably could, because there is a lot of need out there. But we do what we can.
But the main focus is
kids. Absolutely.
Having fun.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, you're taking them away in this age that we live in from
social media,
phones, iPads, all of that.
Yeah, we don't have Wi-Fi here.
So that's good.
Which is great because they say, "What's your password?" And I say, "I haven't got one." So put the phone down and go and play, and it's great. And they look up, they talk to each other, they'll play a card game.
It's putting that message out, isn't it? That play is. And I mean, we saw Toy Story 5 the other day.
I can't wait. I haven't seen it yet.
You would love the message.
Yeah,
it's brilliant. I sat there and I just thought, wow, every child should watch this film, and maybe lots of parents.
Yeah,
because you understand that. Go out, kick a ball, play together,
climb a tree.
Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, we played.
Yes,
Greenwich Park was Mars.
Yeah.
That was what we did.
Yeah.
And we built go-karts.
Yeah, exactly.
All of that.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
It
being
really
a child.
is. Yeah, it really is. So we feel that
because it goes very quickly.
It really does. And those skills that they learn, they're not just social skills. They're physical skills. They're life skills. They really are. Yeah. So that's
and I think that's a great thing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's grassroots youth work. That's all there is to it. We're here to enable them to be better people.
Well, the fact that you're here, and you're still here.
I'm still here.
When you think from when you started,
Yes.
Did you ever think you would get to this point?
No, I really didn't. It was just a little Friday night thing that I did after work.
It's not Friday night.
No, it's not. It's no Friday night. I'm comatose now. Yeah. But it's wonderful. There's no other word for it. And people still walk by and say, "Oh, isn't this place amazing?" Yeah. It feels like home. That's the best compliment. When people come in and say it feels like home.
So what would you say to any children and parents that are listening to this about...
Oh, come and check us out, you know. So we've got a very action-packed summer holiday club booked. We're doing all sorts... I mean, mainly playing outside, but we're taking them to the cinema as well. We're going up to the library to join in the summer reading challenge. All sorts of things planned, but that's the summer, and that is mainly, not mainly, but a lot focused on people who have HAF vouchers, which is holiday activity food vouchers.
Oh, really?
So they're families whose children are entitled to free school meals.
Yeah. Oh, so they can bring them here?
Yeah. Yeah,
Really?
that's why we feed them.
Yeah.
Because the idea of that programme is that
Yeah.
they have a hot cooked meal every day. Now,
That's-
you've seen the size of our kitchen.
Yeah.
We
I
do
can imagine
about...
it's interesting doing a
Oh,
lot
it's
of
great
cooking in
fun.
there.
Yeah, we do about... And we feed about 25, 30 children every day from a little electric 2-ring hob and an oven. I know. I don't know how we do it, but we do. Magic happens in that kitchen.
No, that's brilliant.
So we do that. So it's HAF vouchers for that. And if you haven't got HAF vouchers, just come and put some money in the pot. That's fine. Term time, everything is free. Otherwise, term time we do 4 after-school sessions, football on a Saturday morning, and anything else we can think of. Yeah, it's
That's brilliant.
it's crazy.
That's brilliant.
It is good fun.
And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
And there should be more of these, shouldn't there?
There really should. It's again when KCC cut their youth provision funding, that was a huge blow. Our colleagues over in Ramsgate Pie Factory Music, they were in a KCC, they were in a KCC building, so they've been fighting all these years, and they've finally achieved. They've managed to buy it, so they are now there for good, thankfully. But there are tiny little youth clubs dotted around, but there's nowhere near enough. We've got a friend who runs one in Cliffsend. I've got another friend who runs one in Westgate.
But the thing is,
little church groups maybe, but because we're
well
here,
placed, aren't you?
it's the field. That's why we're
I was
here.
about to say you've got all.
Yeah,
we're
a
just
huge
looking
field,
out on the green
and
field.
it's lovely. Well, a bit burnt at the moment,
Which
isn't it?
yeah,
Bit
whatever
dry.
it is, yeah,
But
it's a bit like all of us.
Yeah, but this is it. We've got the playgrounds just at the other side of the field. We've got the football. We managed to get the football post installed a few months ago, which is brilliant because it's not all about rugby here.
No.
People refer to it as the rugby park, and it is not the rugby park. It is St Peter's Recreation Ground.
Yes, which is a park.
It's a park.
It's a park.
We're here.
Yeah.
The rugby are here. We've got an outdoor gym that was installed a few months ago.
And for people who don't realise that, you've got the kids. There's the play area down
the
the bottom with all
playgrounds.
the
There's
swings
little
and
basketball court.
everything.
There's the tennis club. We've got the proper football pitch around the corner now as well, and it's all used. It's lovely. It's a great place to be. It might have got the best office here. That's why I'm here, not home.
No,
because I just sit and gaze out the window at this. It's lovely.
And the other thing is when you have a bit of downtime when the kids are, you can just look out and think, look at them.
Yes,
having a great time.
Absolutely, just soak it up.
So if people want to come along and join you, Victoria, and all your gang,
just turn up. Just turn up. We do have a registration form because obviously it'd be nice to know we've got mum's phone number and where they live.
Of course, which is important.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But otherwise, just come along.
Yeah.
Say term time, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, after school, 3 till 5. We do different sessions for different ages of kids. So we've got junior sessions, so infants and junior school, and then we've got senior sessions. So Tuesdays and Thursdays for the juniors, Wednesdays and Fridays for the seniors.
I was going to ask you,
Yeah.
do the kids help?
Do they help?
Do they help out?
Yes.
So to speak, right?
Sort of. They won't do the watching up. They do. They do.
Yeah.
Of course they do. Particularly the older ones, we encourage to become junior leaders.
Yeah.
So our football club, we've got 2 young people now who are training to be FA coaches with Harry. They're amazing. They're absolutely brilliant. But one of them came to us when he was
So just from coming to a place like this, kids are actually achieving something and they're moving on to other areas where they may...
this is it. There's that. You just have to give them that little spark of interest. I like playing football. Okay, well, let's go and play football. And then a little bit further down the line, you can see that they're very good at organising.
Do you ever get any football players from proper teams come down? And
No. Maybe we'll Put the word out.
That'd be
It'll be
good,
great
wouldn't
to get. The funny thing is, we've got Harry, our coach, and we sometimes when he's got time, we have Kane MacArthur come along, who's the Scorcher Skate School guy. So when they're both here, we've got Harry and we've got Kane.
Wonderful.
What we need is the actual one.
Exactly.
But people, we say, we've got Harry and Kane here, and they go, you've got Harry and Kane.
Got Harry Kane. Yeah. But
So
they don't realise,
but they're just as good. I think they're probably even better because they're both really good guys.
So is there anything else you'd like to say about what you do here? And just
I think just keep coming. I mean, I always worry. What happens if the kids don't come? But they always do.
I think if I was a little kid, I'd be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. One thing I is maybe we might do is have like a grown-ups youth club. Where the mums and dads can just come in and hang out and have a game of pool and so on. But that's a whole other story, so maybe not in my time. I'm more than busy.
Yeah, you've got
with this little lot.
You've got a lot going on.
Yeah. So I'm in charge of the cooking and the admin at the moment, and the rest of the team do everything else, which is amazing.
It just works.
It just happens.
Yeah.
It really does. Yeah.
It's like the magic.
I'm very proud of everybody that works here and everybody that comes. You
must be proud of yourself in some respect.
I don't like being the centre of attention or anything, but I'm very proud of everything that I've done and everything that everybody else does for us. I mean, what's so overwhelming is when people just come along. And some people I've never even met, and they say, "Oh, I'm doing a sponsored run. I'm doing a fundraiser, and we're going to give you the money." And that's overwhelming. It's so lovely.
That's because people believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if they believe,
it really
grows,
is. And it might be £20, it might be £1,000. That means more to me than getting a lottery grant. 100%. It's because it's real life. It's come from the heart.
And it's come from the heart.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, I've really enjoyed chatting. And
I love talking about this place.
I've learned a lot about this place. So,
Thank you.
And well done.
Thank you very much.
And it's part of Broadstairs.
Yeah, absolutely. You are embedded.
You're embedded. I like that. Embedded.
Embedded in the community.
Oh, wonderful. Well, listen, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
And have a lovely day today and enjoy all your events that are coming up.
Yes.
So,
thank
wonderful.
you.
Brilliant. Thank you for listening to Broadstairs Live today. You can follow us on various social media platforms and also podcast platforms. Thank you again.